when we elected Barack Obama and he carried the state, and that was in '08. Incredibly, when it came to November of 10, we fell asleep. And we put a crackpot in like Governor Kasich. And you know that happened. And you know how it happened? Our good people didn't go to the polls. They said, well, maybe it ain't going to be that bad. It's worse than we ever thought. He is basically Wall Street personified. He is what's wrong with America. He is a Tea Party governor. He is out to take away everything we have.
Like you made $300,000 last year, and they're wondering why the wealth can't be spread around back to the due payers.
Well, I think that the answer is what we've got to do is have more taxes on people,
right?
And I think we got to raise the taxes on the rich people in this country, and I think everybody should do that. And I think we should have more taxes, and let's make sure that everybody has equality of sacrifice, and we should be paying more taxes, just like Warren Buffett.
Well, what about union leaders who?
I'm a teacher. I started teaching in 1985. I feel strong-armed by the union because we have to join. It's a closed shop. I wasn't given the choice, and then we were also without choice. We had to pay for the campaign.
Are you at all worried about the fact that you're being asked to contribute 10% to your pensions and 15% to your health care?
You know, that seems reasonable to me. That seems fair. And I was kind of thinking if we didn't have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to the union, then that would give us the extra money in our pocket, and we would be able to pay the extra couple $100. It would really be in our benefits.
Does the OEA inform you as to where precisely your dues are going?
No.
Would you like to know?
I would probably be really sad if I knew where all that money went.
Let's see the other side. Economic justice. So how does issue 2 relate to Occupy Wall Street?
To me, Occupy Wall Street is based on the fact that we've created an economic system of injustice.
So how do you feel about Larry Wicks, the executive director of the OEA, making a salary of $210,000 directly from the dues of the union members? How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry that he's chosen to accept that much money.
So should the union system be changed whereby union bosses aren't able to fill their pockets with six-figure salaries when they're literally taking that money directly from people making 30, 40, 50?
It's one of many things that needs to be changed, yeah.
So what do you have to say to Larry Wicks and the OEA?
I've been a member of OEA for many, many years. And as educators, we need to educate ourselves and hold ourselves accountable for justice, economic justice.
How do you feel about that injustice? I mean, you make probably not nearly as much as him. So why does he get to take so much of your money to fill his six-figure salary? Isn't that an injustice?
I believe it is. I believe that's an injustice.
So do you think the OEA should step up and make some changes in that system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Membership to Sandy.
Hi, I just have a few questions about dues.
Okay.
First of all, I wanted to know if there's a way for teachers to find out precisely how their dues are being spent.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Are you a member, or are you a local association officer, or what is your status?
I'm not. I'm just a curious citizen who's spoken with a number of teachers who have also tried to find out how their dues are being spent. This is one of a few questions I have.
Okay. I would think that I really don't know, to tell you the truth.
Well, who does know?
Well, the members receive an Ohio Schools magazine that details that information for them in there. But for a citizen, I really don't. I mean, if you're not a member of OEA, I'm not sure where you would be able to get that information from.
But the teachers have told me that they receive that publication and still don't know how precisely their dues are being spent.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is your interest in this? I mean...
Just curiosity. I have acquaintances who are teachers who have expressed frustration to me about a few things, so I wanted to find out for myself.
I really don't know where to put you in touch for something like that. Like I said, I mean, that's not information that we give out to just anyone if you're not a member.
But it's not being given out to teachers who are members.
Okay, well, if the teachers have the issues with that, then there are avenues for them to take.
What are those? Can I ask what those avenues are? Because they have told me that they've tried to contact the OEA to no avail.
Well, I mean, they can call the OEA or contact their local association officers.
Right, but I just called the OEA, and so what would they be able to find out that I'm not able to find out from calling the OEA?
I just explained to you that you're not a member, so I'm not really going to give you that information.
But if a member were to call as of now, they would be able to find out how their dues are being spent?
They would receive the information that we have, yes.
You mean the newsletter, the magazine? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Okay, well, obviously I can't find that information out, so I have two other questions, and I just want to know what I understand you're an individual, you're not necessarily the one who makes the decisions, but maybe you could put me in touch with someone, because I'm trying to figure out how ethically to justify that $54 assessment that all the union members got to oppose a bill that...
I'm not able to answer any of these questions for you.
I understand that. I understand you probably...
Okay.
I understand
I've told you that 3 times, and you keep asking me the same question.
But this is a different question.
I'm sorry, but you're not a member, so I'm not going to answer those questions for you.
If I was a member, would you be able to answer those questions?
I definitely would.
Okay. So,
okay?
All right, so if one of my acquaintances who is a member calls, they will be able to get these.
Correct?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's not what they've told me, but I appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thanks.